Narcissistic individuals tend to have a knack about them where they can just impress strangers with ease. Strangers to a narcissist are a blank canvas to gain that admiration or that sympathetic attention from. So if the narcissistic individual believes that their adult children aren't serving them the way they should be served, they can go and play the victim with a bunch of strangers of how their children never appreciated them, aren't grateful, don't have any time for them. If you're dealing with an elderly person, you're compelled into feeling sorry for them because we don't recognise the background, the games, the person that they have actually been to those children. A narcissistic individual would rather impress a stranger than care for their own family. They will quickly move from partner to partner, those who do commit infidelity, and leave a wake of destruction in their path. They're not interested. Yet when it comes to narcissistic individuals, once we've been through it, we can sort of think it's unbelievable how easy they can charm people and win people on side. And this usually comes down to their charismatic personality, their charm offensive towards other people because they're charming people into their games. They can usually have that very confident demeanour that strangers are almost attracted to. When it comes to narcissistic people, it's almost like they don't get that sort of anxiety. They don't feel anxious. They go to an event and they're charming, they're charismatic, they're friendly, they're cracking jokes at people, at complete strangers. They're eyeing the room to find the most important person in the room to impress. And the things that they're doing, the things that they're coming out of can almost seem embarrassing to those that know them. And the person they're doing it to can feel a bit like, I'm not sure whether to laugh or run. But they seem to have a way about them where they pull people in, they captivate their audience. They can come on strong with those grand gestures in the beginning. They can show the kindness and compassion. They can come along as a person that just can't do enough for you. They can shower you with those excessive gifts and those elaborate outings. So when they're saying that someone else is ungrateful and doesn't appreciate them and they're doing all these things for you, they can't do enough for you, it's easy to buy into the narcissist lies. It's easy for the stranger to buy into the narcissist lies. It's nice when people are willing to be there for you and support you. Only with a narcissist, it's only temporary while they impress you to get their needs met by you. They can exaggerate stories of their accomplishments to gain that admiration. They will exaggerate the things they've done, the people they know, where they've been, what they own, all to gain that admiration from others. If you're dealing with a narcissistic individual that's left their family, they will claim that they own the home, that they pay high levels of maintenance, that the other person's greedy, when they actually do nothing for them. They actually fail to even see their children, but claim the children are being withheld from them. And as children can be withheld from a narcissistic parent, can withhold their children from the genuine parent, it's very difficult and challenging to recognise who is who. Narcissistic individuals will shower people with flattery and insincere praise. They will shower strangers with those excessive compliments. They'll walk into the room and they will flatter you. They're looking to butter you up, to praise you, to make that good impression. And even if you're someone that's not that comfortable around praise, so you feel a bit, ew, it's also nice when someone appears to be paying you a compliment. Narcissistic individuals are very arrogant. They believe that they are always right. Therefore, they have that strong sense of self-confidence, which can be very appealing. They're very assertive in what they have to say. They're often very unwilling to look at things from a potential different perspective. Therefore, they're very assertive in the way that they say it, and very demanding and authoritative in the way that they sell things. Again, with their arrogance, it's like they don't struggle from things such as anxiety or self-doubt in those situations. They're just looking to win people over and gain people to their side. They can come across as extremely energetic and enthusiastic and entertaining. So when you get to know them, when you meet a narcissist, when a narcissist is impressing a stranger and you're talking to them for the first time, they're very enthusiastic and getting to know all about you. They're very enthusiastic of creating that future with you. It's almost like dealing with a child in a toy shop. They're over the top with it. They can't contain it. Yet, when you're just going through mundane life, it can be magnetic when you come across these kinds of people, which is why they find it so easy to impress strangers. They can exaggerate, or they can actually have an extravagant lifestyle. And you will often notice they enjoy talking about the things they've done and the places they've been, and often taking the credit for other people's experiences. And even if they haven't been somewhere, they will claim that they have been if they believe it makes them look good. As a whole, narcissistic people tend to have that magnetic sort of effect. You can't help but sort of be pulled in by them and be charmed by them. They seem to be the life and the soul of the party. They have that confidence and that charisma, and they make you feel so special and so good when you're around them, even if at the same time you're a bit, ooh, this is a little over the top, but wouldn't it be nice to be as confident as they are? Oh, they're very sure of themselves, but wouldn't it be nice to be that certain about something? So you kind of get pulled into them and taken along for the ride. And it's very easy for narcissistic individuals to impress strangers. If you weren't their family member or their child, at one point or another, you were that stranger. If you think back, you can remember how they were and how nice it was to be around them, how they flatter you and charm you and mimic you in a way where you believe you've got a strong connection with them. It's only once they've got you where they want you that they begin to devalue you and treat you so horrifically. Yet if they still need you, they'll come back with that idolization and love bombing and the kindness to win you back on side. And they go all out to make out that you're the one that's the problem, you're the one that's at fault, you're the one that brought the worst out in them. So you change yourself time and time again to try and support them, to try and bring the best out in them, while they go all out to bring the worst out in you, so that they can make out that you're the problem, that you're the crazy one. If anyone has any thoughts on this video or any tactics you notice a narcissist use to impress a stranger, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support of the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot come in contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, How to Create Boundaries Around Those Who Have No Respect for Your Boundaries, and a Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding the pattern of behaviour of narcissistic and emotional abuse. They'll be in the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.